Welcome back to In the Bloom of It All. I am Tyree Montgomery.
And I am Cheyenne Montgomery, and we are happy to have you here
Yes,
today.
we are. We are happy to have you. So, are you competitive or do you just like the game? Are you competitive or do you just like the game? Do you be the one like upset because you're not winning and you go hard and make everybody uncomfortable? Or are you just the one enjoying the quality time with friends and family and just having a good time? We're about to get into it.
Yes, yes. Yes. So we were thinking about those early moments of like, was it sports? Was it games? What are those things where it's just like, we love the competition, we love to push ourselves, the challenge, or just literally the camaraderie and just the people that are around us. And especially from my personality, and speaking for myself, I was very quiet. I was very to myself. And my understanding of sports specifically was just very across the board. And I looked at sports in one way of like, okay, dad's yelling at the TV, super excited about Trailblazers and all this stuff. And I'm just like, I don't understand what just happened, but he's screaming and jumping up and down. I don't get it. He's yelling at the TV. They can't hear you. What's going on? And then there was like actually playing sports or like in PE. And I was just like, this hurts. I don't like it. I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. No. I don't like this. Climb the rope.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah.
and then hit the bell at the top.
And that's the problem. I think some of these kids don't have actual PE class anymore.
Oh my gosh.
And that actually baffles me.
It was very important.
It actually baffles me.
Yeah.
That PE is one of those things.
Out of all the things, they took away the band, they took away the PE. Those things should have been non-negotiables.
Though I complained, I still did it. I still climbed up that rope and I got to the top and I was happy for myself and then just as terrified to come back down. But I did it.
Right. I never made it up. I ain't gonna even lie. I was the one that would hold the rope with all my might, but just be swinging at the bottom, hoping that eventually it'd count because I held on. That was determination. Takes a lot of upper body strength. But when they was climbing, I used to just be like, dang, that's amazing. And then the ones that could do it real fast, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what your parents got you doing at home to be able to achieve that so quickly here?
I felt like I was doing really good. I think I was able to go up and down it maybe 5 times.
Really?
5
What was
times
your
back to
parents
back.
doing with you at home for you to?
I didn't have much. I mean, I was skin
Yeah,
and
you
bones.
was little.
I
You
was
very
little.
tiny.
I was fragile. So,
Yeah.
but I was able to climb a rope. Now you have me do some like pull-ups. Not happening.
Yeah. Yeah, you be shaking.
And drop. That's it.
They say the shaking means that your muscles is doing what it's supposed to do.
It's embarrassing me. That's what
Yeah,
it's doing.
but I was like, push-ups and all that stuff. Did you guys ever do that test in school where they was like, we're gonna see how old you really are based off of what you can do? And they have you going from different stations. So you do the pull-ups, you do the push-ups, you got to do sit-ups, you got to do all these little things. It's like a obstacle course.
Well, Karen, she's an infamous gym teacher who I've had my entire elementary to middle school just about, and
We
for
love
my
Karen.
sisters as well. Love Karen so much. So she was just very creative. There is no. When I talk to other people about like elementary school and PE and the things that we did and what was included technically in PE, they'd be like, we didn't have that. Not at all. I was just like, Jelly Bean Field Day? They're like, we had something like that. But I'm like, you didn't have all these stations?
Right.
It was inside and outside. They're like, what?
Y'all didn't have an indoor rock wall?
No? Y'all didn't have what's it called?
Jungle night?
Yeah, I was like,
When y'all brought all your
so
stuff
excited to
animals?
bring my stuffed animals to school. And then you can see my stuffed animals. She put it up there. It's so nice. Like full decked out, transformed that gym every
with nets
single
and everything.
year. It looked like we had little tight ropes and you can swing in like monkey bars and there's like actual stuffed monkeys. Like she asked all the students to donate their stuffed animals and transform the gym. And then there's like ice cream socials and stuff like that, and it's just so many different things. Scooter Town, that's what it was. Oh, I love Scooter Town. It's literally those little things where you sit on them and you like twist it and they drive. They're like 3-wheelers. People are like, "What are you talking about?"
We had Scooter Town when I was in school. Not to reveal my age or anything, but what we had was a square board on wheels.
Oh, there was those too.
Oh, okay, good.
We had both, but if you were fast enough, you get the blue one. That way, because you can keep it going if you just keep twisting. And so,
did you ever run over your fingers?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I was done. PE is over.
Man,
you go to the nurse. I'm like, I need ice.
Right.
Fingers.
You just be mad.
You're
like it's over. It's done.
So many games have ended just with kids just running their fingers over, and it's just like they was having the best time.
Did y'all do like the hockey? I loved hockey.
Hockey was dangerous.
It was, but I loved it.
Oh my gosh.
That was one of the...
I was so scared to play.
Because there were some kids that just hit that thing up too high.
Yeah.
They didn't know. We went through the whole session where she showed us.
Broke it down. It shouldn't go past your hip. It's hockey. It's not golf.
They was getting too excited, doing too much. Relax. We not really on the ice. But yeah. But that puck would come flying.
Yeah. And those things are thick.
Yeah, they were. They were.
Ooh, this is so not okay. I would be like,
what I enjoyed was that I was sliding on the floor.
Mm.
We would just slide around on our shoes. Because, you know, the dust build up on the gym floor on the bottom of your shoes. You just not going nowhere. We just slide. I just feel like, yeah, I'm coming for you.
What was the other one? Oh, I was like good at dodgeball in the wrong way.
You got to explain that. I don't know.
Hear me out. I was good in the very wrong way. I couldn't throw, but I could catch.
Gotcha.
And I could dodge. So
you were always the one at the end.
I was always left, and they were like,
saving everybody.
Just catch the ball. And I'm just like
trying to save everybody back in.
There's like 10 people on the other side, and I'm left because I was. Dodging everything and sliding across the floor so I don't get hit. But when it was my turn, I throw it and it just skipped across the floor. I was like, ooh. So I was like, if I don't catch this, then I'm out and then it's done for everybody. And I didn't want people to be mad at me. So I was just like, I'm going to have to figure this out. I just really got to hope I catch it. And so when I got it, I would close my eyes. And so hopefully it was still there when I opened them. And it was. And then you see somebody running in and I'm like, oh. I did it. But I was stressed.
Right.
So stressed. I was so stressed.
You was the one that was valued on the team because they knew that if nobody else,
she at least will catch it. Like that's what she at least is gonna catch the ball to bring somebody back in. I wasn't gonna drop it, but I didn't want to get hit.
I was good at flag football. I could throw. I didn't know me throwing it was so good at the time. But people were like, ooh. I just learned. Somebody told me, I don't even know who showed me, but there was like the lines on it. And they showed me where to place my fingers and how to throw it straight. So I was able to throw really well. I just didn't like when people was chasing me.
See, I was really good at kickball. Because at the same time, I was playing soccer. So I was really good with the kicks, you know. And then sometimes I do the little baby kick, you know, just to throw them off. Because they be standing really far back. Yeah. Because like, Shai's going to kick it. She's going to kick it really hard. So they go all the way back and I go, tap. And I was fast.
Gotcha.
And I was fast. I was hitting them bases, bending corners by the time they got back to me.
So I'm not competitive. When it comes to sports, when it's just with family and activities and like board games and stuff like that. I like to just have fun. But all my kids are very competitive, and my husband, they're very competitive. They don't play games. They in it to win it. And me, I'm just like, I just want to have fun.
There's also a substantial, healthy amount of trash talking going on. Because, you know, we still love each other at the end. Once the game is over, it's all fun and games. And stuff. But in the middle of it, it's just like, I'm going to get you. Like, go fish.
And I'm like, you guys. I'm always like, you guys. And they be like, we good, Mom, we good.
No, we good.
Like,
it keeps the momentum. It's so tense. It's that tenseness.
I'm like, are we going to be all good after this?
We good every time. And the thing is, then you start talking about it more. You say, no, like, I remember in this part, like, you definitely, like, and it's just, it continues the conversation. And I didn't think I was competitive. And then once I really started to just like actually pay attention, I was just like, no, I like to win. Because I really don't like to lose.
Right.
But if I lose, I'm like, okay, it's whatever. Like, I lost.
Right.
But there are people who are sore winners who literally are just so rude. And they don't want to be like that.
So I think now I'm listening to what you're saying. I think I am a little competitive. I'm just not a sore loser. I can be like cool at the end.
Yeah, like I lose and I'm like, dang, that was a good game. I was like, you got me.
You know what game I go all in on?
Yes.
What game is that?
Well, there's two.
Oh, there is? Okay.
There's two. One of them is spoons.
Yes.
Spoons.
Hands down, I'm coming for you. Okay?
When I tell you spoons has not been played in our household in quite some time. There's just games that get banned for a substantial period of time, and then it gets brought back gradually, like on Thanksgiving, special occasions, but it's not played all year round. There's just some things like that. Spoons for sure. And then I would say it's also what was that game? I don't know. It was a fighting game.
Oh, Street Fighter? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you going down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my era,
It's the way the controllers be like upside down and she just be whooping it. Like, I just don't understand don't look at her while she's playing because the controller won't make no sense. She's doing some random combos, all kinds of stuff, and I'm just like, how did you do that?
And thumb wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an all-around champ.
No reason for your elbows to be up here, ma'am. She be traveling with it.
No,
be going places. Arm be all over here. You
listen. That's because y'all be trying to get loose, and I be like, we supposed to be here. I start off fair, but then they start trying to squim their way out, and I be like, listen, I'm coming.
Look at these. She has the shortest thumbs, but for some reason,
take you down. Clink, clink.
You feel it in your ankles. Like, it's just no reason for you to go that hard.
You're dead. You feel it in your ankles. Hit a nerve.
Yeah, you start twisting. You're like, ah.
Thank you. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
I'm wrestling. Seriously. That don't make no sense.
So any of y'all want to... No, I'm just playing. Y'all want to challenge me?
I'm looking at thumbs. I'm like, she got the littlest of thumbs. I just don't understand.
I'll be like... Bam! And every time they be like, how did she do that? Strategy. So at least I got a way to bargain. Something happened, and they be like, you know what? We're going to do, they like, flip a coin.
Yeah.
I be like, nah, it's thumb wrestle.
Like, huh?
What?
You got $1,000 right? Yes.
I got 1,000 on her. She seems real confident.
Thumb wrestle.
Yep. That's right. Be like,
they literally like they're like, sure, if you want to lose, go ahead and pick the game. Any game
right.
you want. It's your funeral.
Right. Thumb wrestle. They be like, just like you just did. I don't know. All of a sudden you get intimidated. Like, people still do that?
They just start laughing. Okay, sure,
whatever.
They be like, no.
And then they be looking at my little hands and they be like, is she serious? She really about to do this? Yeah. Yeah, we were gonna we were invited to your dad's friend's house, and he was just like, we should do a thumb wrestle tournament because all their wives and the husbands be there. He's like, we should do it. Just spring it on them so they don't have time to prepare. Don't see it coming. Thinking it's just gonna be But like, yeah, it's going down.
There was one we used to do at Pump, and so Pump was like a church camp, like a youth camp for kids and stuff like that. But we would do a lot of different games, and one of the games, it would literally like make me hot. I'd be sweating. It's just stressed.
Carpet ball?
No.
Oh.
That was at Boys and Girls Club.
Oh yeah.
No, but with Pump it was like rock, paper, scissors, like train or something like that.
Mm.
So if you win, so you go around doing it, and every person that you beat, they stand behind you. So they're kind of like cheering you on, and they're part of your train. So you want to be the person with the longest line because you beat everybody.
Oh, that's so cool.
And so, but if you beat someone and they have someone behind them, you get their line. And so they attach to yours.
Oh, so you got all these people. Yeah. Hype me up.
So if you lose,
hype me up.
Then you got all these people that now lose. And you know, and then this person at the end ends with the longest line. But if you just that one single person and then that whole 10-person line shows up, I'm like, I'm stressed.
It feels like pressure.
I'm like, I'm sweating. I said, give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
So it feel like pressure instead of support?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. We're going to have to do that.
They literally standing behind you like, you got this, you got this. Come on, you got this. Because everybody's supposed to like hold on to each other. So you got a whole bunch of people just holding on to your back and you just like, okay. And they're like, shy it.
And you're like,
and it's only once.
And then if you get it wrong, they all leave? Oh.
They're still behind you, but now you join that other person's line. So you're just in the mix.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow, that's different.
It's stressful.
That is. It just gave me an idea of a new game. We're going to have to do that.
And I remember rock, paper, scissors splits when I was younger. And I was just like, you know what? Y'all just doing too much.
Well, you got to do the splits? Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know.
So there's two people. They standing there, right? And there's toe-to-toe. So you do rock, paper, scissors. And then every time that person loses, you know, so the person that wins, they move their foot behind their other foot. So then you stretch your foot out. And then it's dangerous. And then you move your foot behind and you stretch your foot out. So the person, I mean, if you can do the splits, you ain't worried if you lose. The goal is to win. So then you move your foot behind and you just move it behind and behind. And they scoot their leg out all the way until they give up.
And then the person that can't split, who gonna tell their parents what happened?
They just fall over. They just fall over. But it was like, those are the things where I was like, as a kid, like, these are some very, very fun and intense games. It's like, you want to play rock, paper, scissors, splits?
I remember we used to play, what was it called? We played like jump rope, kind of like double dutch, but it wasn't double dutch. But it was with bamboo sticks.
Oh.
And you go, and you got, and it goes faster.
I don't know what it's called, but it is definitely a thing that I've seen more often.
If y'all know what I'm talking about.
In like Asian culture, like they definitely do it often with the sticks. It is a thing. But I'm like, I haven't done that.
I'm gonna have to Google it. But if y'all know what it is,
but I'm like, where were you gonna get some random bamboo sticks? Just sticks.
I know.
I was like, it wasn't just something.
Where they even came from?
I have no idea.
And then Chinese jump rope, I think is what it was called when we used all the rubber bands. I used to love that game. That was so much fun. I remember in class we used to put the rubber bands together. Like, it's something that the girls used to just do in the back of the class. We used to get it bigger and bigger and bigger, and then more people can jump in. That used to be so much fun. And how we used to use the tip of our toe to somehow wrap ourselves in there. It was really fun.
The like stretched out bands. Stephanie had to like wrap your foot in it. Yep, I remember those things. And it'd be funny because like the boys would just be playing basketball or something.
Right, and we over there
just a single sport, and every recess was something different. We just had something different planned.
Right.
Foursquare got intense as well.
Oh yes, and tetherball. Girl, hitting that ball.
I would throw my wrist up in there. It would hurt. But I was like,
I'm stopping it.
Not today. Stop it.
Not on my watch.
And then you get that little twist.
Get all your energy together.
And you start swinging and you're like, yeah.
But don't you, like, I remember when I used to think I really gave it a really good go, and it just kind of goes, you'd be like.
But at the same time, you low-key ducking because you're like, whoa, I really threw that. Hold on.
Right, I did that.
Now I can't see.
Right.
But I did throw my shoulder out playing wall ball.
What's wall ball? I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one.
Wall ball. So bad. I'm telling you, I was very small, very skinny. Like, I probably was 100 pounds, 110 pounds all the way up to college. Like, 2020 is really when I started to gain some weight. I really
was feeding her.
So
she was eating.
So small.
She just had a really high
So
metabolism.
me throwing my shoulder out is not too far fetched considering how small I was at the time. But we were playing wall ball, so you take like a regular kickball, and you bounce it towards the wall, and then the other person has to like bounce it back, and then it goes back to the wall. So then you want to do like a big old like cherry bomb situation. So you just gotta straight pull it back. You gotta really like pull it back, and then you launch it so then it bounces off the wall, goes flying. Because it only can bounce once before it can hit the wall again. So if it bounces 2 times, that person's out. I threw it so hard.
Sounds intense.
That wind up was so far back. When I threw it, my shoulder went with it. And I said, oh my gosh.
And it hurt?
It did. I was in a sling for a while.
That's why your arm was in a sling?
Yes.
I can't remember why.
Wall ball.
Oh my goodness.
I threw my shoulder out. It hurt so bad. I remember laying on the ground crying. I was like, my shoulder hurt.
You was like, I'm going to give it all I got.
And it bounced off, and I watched it, and as they went running, and I was like, I still won though, but it hurt.
So did you ever go back and continue to play wall ball, or did you just play different?
I don't think I played it anymore. I ended up playing it in high school though. That was elementary, middle school. But I ended up playing it in high school. We went on a trip, and that was when we went to Texas. We went to El Paso, and I started playing it with one of the girls that was there, and I was just like, oh,
man, this was my thing.
Coming out of retirement to play some wall ball. I said, pew. It was bouncing it. It was good.
They was just like, her energy is like.
I was ready because you got to be able to catch it, and like I was taller now, so the ball goes up, I can really reach and bring it back down. So I really was like, if I can touch it, if I can jump up and catch it, because sometimes if it goes too high up, you lost. It's over. Yeah. But I was like, nah, I'm tall now. I can get it. Yeah. Bounce it back, hit the wall. Your turn.
So. One of my memories, I guess I'll tell the story because it's about me. But one time we was playing the spoons, and I was trying to explain to them, my girls and my husband one day. I was trying to explain to them because we was at my friend's house, and I introduced the spoons game to them. It was a large group of us at my friend's house, and
because we never played before, so it was our very first introduction.
So I introduced it to my friends the night before, I think it was, and we had a blast. And I mean, when I say we got so competitive, I mean, people were sliding across tables, under tables. They were just like, this game is so raw.
By any means necessary.
And I introduced it before to another group of people. I learned this when I was a kid, but there were some people that just didn't know about it. And we played it again at Nisha and Aaron's. And I remember it was so funny because that was another time we were sliding across tables. But somebody gave me this, Sierra, she gave me her spoon. She gave me a spoon. She got 2. And she gave me the spoon. And the object of the game is for you to win. Yeah. And I told her, I was like, I really appreciate that. That was nice. I said, but you don't want to do that again because I'm not going to look out for you like that. This is, people was coming out with scratches. Yes. Like, it was intense. So I came home the next day after being at my friend's house. I was like, yeah, we played spoons. It was so much fun. And I was trying to show them, what I did. That was like an epic move, right? And what had happened was my table was not participating. I didn't know that the table was not up for this experience. So when it came down to me showing how I slid across the table, my table gave out. It just, I went down like the Titanic. It went down real slow, and I was just like,
It literally, I swear, I heard the little.
The table literally was a good table, very sturdy table.
In.
It was me. It wasn't the table.
Oh my God.
But the table literally just folded, and I just went right in the middle like a hot dog, and it just collapsed.
And the thing is I'm at the head of the
table. At me. Everybody laughed
because it happened so slow. It just was so slow.
There was no sign that this table was about to get out. There was no warning, but the table was like, "Oh no, she coming! Oh, she coming! No, we not. We not
And
doing
it's
this."
like the fact that it was all that just from a demonstration. Like we weren't really playing yet. Like
Right, I
she
just was
showing how she reached across.
I was so
the table.
vested. I mean, I did a full-on reenactment like we were there all over again, and I was so excited because I was like, and then I was like, and then the table said,
Doop, doop, doop.
and they laughed so hard, and I was like, what just happened?
To this day.
I think I just stayed down there. She's in tears right now, like she's literally in tears. And
it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
they did help me get up. They did. But
we did. We helped.
y'all got a good laugh. Y'all got a good laugh out of that.
But
so that's why I had to tell the story of myself, because if she would have told the story, I don't know, I might have felt a kind of way. So I'm just gonna tell it myself. So now I feel better. I feel like
because
cool.
When you think about it, like the table is pretty high up. Like it was we had like higher seats for the table.
Yeah.
So in comparison, she was already a little bit shorter than the table standing up. We all were. So for her to really reach over, she really got.
I had to jump up a little bit.
Had to jump up a little bit, and then. When it fell, I was at the head of the table, so she was on the opposite end. So she fell right here in front of me, and I was like, I didn't know what to do. I froze.
Everybody was like,
"What is happening?"
And then it was like 5, 4, 3, 2. Everybody bust out laughing. Like, what are you doing? What happened? Are you okay?
Of
like,
all the things that could possibly have happened to this table, we've had that table for years,
and there was no sign.
There's no sign.
Yeah.
This was the moment that I decided to
The table was like, oh, we ain't a part of this. And it was perfectly in half.
Perfectly in half. It just split in half.
Yeah, I don't think...
A wooden table.
I don't think that's ever going to go.
Oh, my gosh.
Be one of those memories that go away. But,
no.
I embrace it now because, you know, it happened. You know, and I'm so happy that I'm able to give you so much laughter that you.
But that was what started Spoons. The fact that this is how it was introduced and now it's practically banned. Clearly, it's a problem.
It's a whole thing. I get excited, especially when I'm with a bunch of willing, participating adults. I haven't initiated to Eli and them. I'm gonna have to see if they down.
I don't think Kev can handle it.
Oh my gosh, he would just be like, "What is going on?"
So
oh no, I'm gonna stand over here, and I'll be the one to facilitate if I need to go get a spoon or not. If someone's
We did used to play with plastic spoons because we, play with like him and everybody else. We used to play with the plastic spoons. But the thing about plastic spoons is they literally travel the entire space that you're in. So you kind of need the heavy duty, like actual silverware, because that way it's not really flying everywhere. But so many times when you just someone snatching spoons out of people's hands, and there's a whole nother spoon just sitting there.
Right.
And I'd be like this with my spoon. I'm like, ooh,
I
ain't say nothing. Say nothing. Also, for those of you who have not played spoons and have no idea what we're talking about, this may sound very crazy to you. So you take the deck of cards, right? You remove the jokers and whatnot. But your objective is to get 4 of a kind. So literally just like 4 queens, 4 kings, whatever. And so there's someone who's the dealer, and they're also trying to get 4 of a kind, but they get to see the cards first and figure out which ones they want to keep as they're looking through. So they're kind of looking at the cards and sliding them to the right. So they're just trying to go counterclockwise and just get it. So whoever gets 4 of a kind, it depends on whose hands is dealt. But each person gets 4 cards, and you want to always have 4 cards in your hand in order to get your 4 of a kind. Now, with the speed at which Spoons goes, you may end up having 12 cards in your hand at some point, and now you're trying to decipher and flip through, and you're collecting this pile. And there's this pile, and some people are on the other end of the table, patting their knee, telling you to hurry up. So, and then there's nice spoons, but there's one less spoon than there are the participants in the game, which is why you want a spoon. Because whoever gets the 4 of a kind, they can just grab a spoon. But as soon as a spoon is grabbed, even if you don't have 4 of a kind, grab a spoon. Like your left pins on it. Because that's what's going to keep you in the game. And in more rounds, you remove a spoon. So that's why it ends up with 2 people at the end. It's just 1 spoon. But
You shared that so well.
I'm like, did it make sense?
It did. If not, look it up. But you did a really good job because I'm sitting here listening. There was times where I felt like, she got it. Oh, she got it. Yeah, that was really good. So I'm just thankful that we spent a lot of time playing games.
Mm-hmm.
We have a whole cabinet full of board games. I think it's important that we still play board games. So if you haven't played any games or any cards or board games with your family lately, let this be your sign that get off your phone and go play some games with your family. I think that
a little sorry.
What's the other one with the cherry?
What? Apples to apples.
Apples to apples. Why I say cherries?
Because the cards be red and some of them are green. But like apples to apples, Monopoly. The fact that we have like 4 different versions of Monopoly is like it's a collectibles at this point.
Yeah,
we always have to have some form of Monopoly, and then even just regular deck of cards. We have like so many different decks of cards.
Gosh.
They're just older. We just wrap them up in little rubber bands. Dominoes, chess pieces. We've played so many different games as kids outside of just video games.
Yeah.
And it's just like we'll be playing them for hours. Just hours.
Yeah. And I was talking to someone not too long ago and they were just saying how their kids are always on their phone and they don't really interact with their kids as much. And I was like, get some board games. I don't think they would play board games. You tell them that we're going to play board games.
We'll sit here and play some board games.
We about to do something different.
Put the phone in the basket and go ahead.
Everybody play board games. I think they'll naturally start to like it. And it's just sometimes we have to be the interruption to what we're used to. Because we all be on our phone. Let's just be honest. But getting off intentionally to do something different as a family or just your friends, it's always going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Get some snacks, play a little music in the background.
Hey, I used to play speed and gamble with some ginger snaps. Things get a little spicy, but you gotta.
They could be like ginger snaps.
I said, I bet you 3 ginger snaps that I'm gonna beat you in speed. Like, that's just that simple. It's that simple. Some goldfish, because actual money involved. It gets everybody gets emotional. But I can play you with some goldfish.
Right.
I bet you 10 goldfish, you have to lose.
I raised you a ginger snap and 2 goldfish.
And then I got a cheese stick just in case. String cheese. But you ain't about that life. So I'm not about to do that. I ain't about to embarrass you that much. So it's okay.
Ain't gonna take you down like that.
I mean, the rules of Uno, as many people know, are still being rewritten in so many different ways.
Everybody's house that I go to play Uno, they be adding something.
Everybody plays it different.
I don't know this version.
Everybody plays it differently. Some people stack, some people don't stack, some people stack only certain cards.
Right.
Some people change the color, the number, all this stuff. I'm like, come on.
Right.
These cards don't even have the same functions no more.
Show me where that's at on the rules.
How'd you reverse 7 times and skip? That don't make no sense.
Right. Where do cards come from?
All of a sudden, I got 30 cards.
Right.
Because I'm just drawing. Forever. Who shuffled this?
Right.
I felt set up from the beginning. You didn't want me here. That's what I'm getting. It's just one of those games where it's just like, nah.
Me and Akira played Connect 4 the other day.
Oh, man.
She wasn't ready. And you know how it's a strategy. You got to set them up. And she was just like, I said, boom. And she was like, oh, I didn't even see.
I didn't even see that.
And I did it again and again, but she ended up figuring it out. And I was just like, girl, it's strategy. But I'm like in there. That's why I said I am a little competitive because now I'm like.
Because it feels good. You got it in the bag.
And then I was telling your dad, I was like, she wasn't ready. She didn't even know.
Connect 4, though, is crazy.
It's going down.
Connect 4 is wild. Your own child.
The baby, she had it coming.
She's sitting here like.
But look, she'll never play it again with anybody else again.
Oh, absolutely not.
Then she gonna be like, oh, they don't know the strategy. My mama got me on that. Well, yeah.
Speed though, I don't know. We was moving. every time when we be going over, like especially for Thanksgiving or like Christmas, and there's a bunch of people over, like all the kids gather around the table and stuff, and we're all just like, all right, we got the cards. Who about it?
What we doing?
Who about it? It be speed. Spoons usually gets played
That's
last.
the end. That's the finale.
End. That's the end. Like
that's like the
after
grand
this,
finale.
We're not playing nothing else.
After that, you're tired. You're exhausted.
You start off with Uno.
Done.
Everybody's done around. Gets people intrigued. Everybody start gathering, trying to see what's happening, and then you switch it up and like, all right, we're gonna do individual speed competitions, and we're just gonna start going through people, and then it's just like, all right, we're gonna bring out the big boy.
And most people don't know what's happening that are visitors or guests.
Because it's always like, one person that just starts gathering, go in the kitchen, and start getting a whole bunch of spoons, and someone's like, why are you in the kitchen?
What's getting spoons? What are we doing?
And you set them up, and they all just laying there.
And it's a quiet setup. It's just like we giving this.
And everybody's like, why the spoon so far over there? Why it's over there? Like, it hasn't even begun. It hasn't even begun. And then it's just
Sleeves
like,
start rolling
the question's
up.
like, who can shuffle? And then nobody want to shuffle.
Who gonna be the dealer? Nobody.
I don't want to be the dealer. I'm like, okay.
I don't go as fast. I can't focus on the spoons and do this.
I like to be the dealer.
Me too.
I like, the motions. It's the motion. That spoon. Woo, woo.
If I can get my laugh past the wheeze, I would feel a little more accomplished.
Not the laugh past the wheeze. Oh no, I'm done.
I feel a little more accomplished.
I'm done. Raps. It's over.
And then it goes silent. I don't know. Is that with age? I don't know. I be trying to get it.
Not breathing. That's what's happening. You riding on one breath.
Man, and then you start building up tears because it's like we're working and we're trying to do all we can do to get this laugh.
Like
we're trying to bring it forth.
But yes, it's games are a nice way to build friendships, build bonds between family members.
Yeah.
They also can break them. So be careful.
I haven't had that experience, but I've heard stories. Yeah.
Be careful,
Yeah.
You text your friend a couple days later and they're like, no.
I need some time.
That was my spoon, and you just don't want to admit it. And I was like, okay, but you was stacking cards, so it doesn't matter.
You trying to comfort me? Like, I don't know. Was this personal? No, it was just a game. Just a sport.
But a little competitive spirit helps, especially for an introvert like myself. That's where I really shine. I come alive. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really just come out of it. And just like, you know what? Bump this. I don't care. I'm coming at you. This is what it is. But yeah, playing games definitely, I feel like, made a significant impact on my childhood. Yeah. Especially because, like, at the time, playing outside was something that we still did. And then playing video games and things like that, it was just a diverse amount of things that we got to play with and to just expand our imaginations. And I'm very thankful for that. And
sports and activities like games, those all helped us with, coming together as a team, getting your confidence up individually, and just fellowship and coming together and just having a good time with family and friends.
Absolutely.
I'm sure everybody's doing it.
Especially in the Pacific Northwest where it's rainy majority of the time. So you got to get creative with doing stuff inside more than things that you would do outside. But
so get back to the things that work.
Back to basics.
Trying to figure out how can we reconnect? How can we get closer? And, I've had numerous people over time ask me questions like, what you do with your family? Like, how do y'all... Everybody just doing their own thing. Everybody just so separate. That's a great way to get back to connecting. Have game night. Cook dinner. When my kids got old enough and just moved out on their own, and I committed to Sunday dinner. I was like, no, my kids gonna come home. I'm gonna make Sunday dinner every Sunday. They gonna eat and they gonna come home. Well, that was until it was just like, damn, I really don't want to cook every single week. But it did bring them home, and us just coming together and playing cards, and we would end up playing games like what was the other one? revoked.
Oh, Black Card Revoked.
Yeah,
That's a
stuff
good
like
one. That's
that.
a good
Introducing new games, but it always ends up being some kind of game that we're playing
one. Mm-hmm.
um, at the dinner table. Go back to eating at the dinner table, guys. Just different stuff like that. I feel like are great ways to come back together if you feel like you're having that separation. It starts with sports. We've all have it ingrained in us.
Mm-hmm.
It always works. So we just wanted to share that with you guys. And if you guys have any games that we haven't spoke of, or any of your experiences with some of the games that we did speak of, like spoons,
Mm-hmm.
we would love to hear your stories. Until next time, healing,
It's hard work.
and you're never on this journey alone.
Nope.
So, yeah,
Until next time,
have faith and
keep blooming.
blooming.
Yep, yep.
See y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.